How's it going, everybody? I'm Marshall, and welcome back to NMSU State Men's Basketball News. We finally have some brand new news surrounding the Aggie program. Recent videos I've made have just been about former Aggie players and their great careers at NMSU, or even what they're doing now professionally, or just anything in general. But we have some coaching news. Terryonte Thomas, who was a graduate assistant for us last season, and for Coach Hooten at Sam Houston State the year prior when they won 26 games in the 2023 season. He was also a player for Coach Hooten at Sam Houston State for a couple seasons, from the 2019-20 season to the 2020-21 season. Both were years that COVID affected a little bit, but he still helped Sam Houston win many games and be a part of many successful teams. And so he's just a winner, playing for Coach Hooten, coaching for Coach Hooten. He's got that same mentality as Coach Hooten, and actually a guy I've got to know personally. So let's get straight into the video. I think he's really deserving of the new role. He was a great graduate assistant for the Aggies last season, and everywhere else he's been, Sam Houston State and all that. I'm not sure where he was between the 2020 or the 2021 to 22 season, because I think he graduated in 2021, or at least that was his last year playing college basketball at Sam Houston, and then he wasn't a graduate assistant until the next season, and then obviously with the Aggies after that. So I'm not sure what he did with that year span. I was trying to find more information on that, but couldn't. But I'm sure he was doing great things. Maybe he was taking a gap year to figure his life out and all that, but he's doing great things right now. Getting that upgrade will get paid a little bit more money, so that's great for him. It's also been great just getting to know him in general, know as a person. I've talked to him a couple times, not a whole lot, but sometimes I'll see him on campus, whether he's eating at Taos or whatever it may be. Again, if you guys are students at NMSU, you guys know about Taos and the food there and all that. So I've seen him there a couple times with the players, and he just associates really well with the players. And he's a young dude. I'm not sure how old he is, but he graduated pretty recently, like I said, in 2021. So he's not too much older than a lot of the guys we have. Some of the guys, he might even be around the same age, so he can relate to them really well as a player. And he still hoops. He posts, him dunking and all that still. Because I said he was playing college basketball, Division I basketball not that long ago, so he can still get up, dunk. He's athletic. When he was playing at Sam Houston State, he wasn't the greatest scorer. He didn't shoot the three ball really great, but his field goal percentage was pretty well. He was able to shoot the mid range pretty well. Shot the free throw ball pretty well as well. Nothing too special or nothing too great, but he was still a solid Division I basketball player. Earned some pretty valuable minutes, played about 10 to 15 minutes a game the 2 seasons he was there at Sam Houston State, and again was a part of some great teams. And you might look at that and be like, oh, only 10 to 15 minutes, that's not that great. That's honestly not that bad at all if you actually pay attention to the game. And a lot of times when the season goes on and it gets to conference play, or even trying to fight for a chance at the NCAA tournament by winning your conference, a lot of times coaches in college basketball only play about 8 to 9 guys. And he was fighting for that role, and he was in that debate on whether or not he should be in the lineup at all. So he's just a really talented player overall, really skilled, and now he's doing his thing coaching. Hopefully he can be a head coach somewhere eventually one day, whether it's Division I basketball or maybe whenever Coach Hooten's done coaching at NMSU, and hopefully that's not for a while. Maybe we can hire him as a new head coach, or maybe he'll be a head coach at Sam Houston State, his alma mater. Or maybe he'll be at another Division I school, or a lower level school like a junior college or a Division II school, work his way up to a Division I school, or maybe even be a head coach at high school somewhere. I'm not too sure, but I know that whatever he decides to do with coaching, he'll excel at it. And right now he's the assistant coach. Hopefully he can be with us for a couple seasons at least or more, and then work his way up to being a head coach eventually soon. Something I noticed when I was watching his highlights is he works his butt off on the defensive end, and just in general, he's a hard worker, and that's why Coach Hooten loved him as a player, and that's why he's with Coach Hooten right now on the coaching staff, and he appreciates that a lot. Another thing he's really good at in the basketball world, other than just being a basketball player and a coach, is he's really good at editing, making highlight videos and all that. He's made a couple highlight videos for some, Aggies from last season, like Casey Ziagu. I think he even did with Femi a little bit. And again, he just associates really well with the players. I know him and Femi were really close, so I'm sure it was unfortunate for him to see him go to Minnesota, but he's still rooting for him. And actually, I made a couple highlight videos and just posts about Femi on the channel, and then on my Instagram and Twitter accounts, which you guys should go follow at NM State MVB News if you guys haven't already. Again, I know I'm plugging that a lot, but the support, I really do appreciate it, and it's been improving each and every day. And on YouTube as well, I've gained about 10 to 15 subscribers in just the past couple of days, which is awesome. And I think it's because of the shorts videos I've been uploading. You guys have been loving those, and then these style of videos as well. So please keep supporting the videos. But yeah, he was really close with Femi, just really close to a lot of guys last year, and even close with the guys this year. Like I said, I saw him at Taos one time eating with Christian Cook and Jaden Harris. I've even seen him with Rob a couple times, and then big guy Chris, who are all returning for us. So he just associates really well with the players, knows how to mingle with them on all that. A lot of times I'll see him go live on Instagram, and he's always with some of the younger guys, some of the freshmen, or even with Zadi, one of our newest additions, always training them, helping them out. And he's just a tenacious guy. again, he was a really hard worker as a player, and he's even harder worker, honestly, as a coach too. He wants the best for everybody. He's also been a guy that's been supporting the channel and the Instagram and Twitter accounts for a while now. I remember when whenever Coach Hooten decided to hire him as his graduate assistant, he was one of the first guys he hired because he was with him at Sam Houston, trusted him and all that, along with, getting Keelan and Casey from Sam Houston to join him, players-wise. I remember Terryonte was one of the first guys to reach out and support the accounts. And, I made a couple posts about him, how we hired him and all that as a graduate assistant. He really appreciated it, and I really appreciated him. And then just getting to know him personally, too, was awesome. I remember the first time I talked to him was a game against Middle Tennessee. I'd always seen him a lot, and we knew who each other were, but we just never really made eye contact or talked to each other a lot. But I always saw him at the games and all that. I remember one time he was walking back to the tunnel to get the team hyped up for the game. I remember he stumbled across me and said, "What's up?" And I remember I've seen him at Walmart a couple times. I've seen him on campus a couple times. He's always a really cool guy to talk to. Really great coach, just really great person overall. I know I've mentioned it before, and I'm going to mention it again. He just has that winning mentality, and so do a bunch of our other coaching assistant coaches, part of the staff, like Shun Buchanan, who's a part of many great Aggie winning teams. Those are both guys I think can be great head coaches somewhere eventually, and I think a lot of guys on our coaching staff will be head coaches somewhere eventually, even if it's not the Division I level, which I think it can be. It will be at another level, and that'd be great for them. We just have I think our coaching staff's really great, and that's honestly what's going to make us a pretty decent team this year, I think, because I think we have a lot of really good skill compared to last year. We definitely have more skill than we did last year and years prior. Not as good as the NCAA tournament teams, but I think this upcoming season will be their best season since I've been part of NMSU for a couple years. Obviously, the players aren't going to be able to do it on their own, so the great coaching staff we have is going to help us out a lot, I think. It's going to help us have a winning year, or at least that's what I'm wanting, and I think that's what a lot of Aggie fans are going to want. I know I saw Carl Sherafont, it was like a Meet the Aggies video on Instagram that I talked about last video, where I was talking about Serge Barry Rice and some of the new guys we signed, like Augustine, or not signed, but got offered. He was talking about how it was a goal for him and the team to try their best to make the NCAA tournament by winning the Conference USA tournament, which would be huge. I would love that. I think all Aggie fans would love that. But the biggest thing I'm looking for this season is, and I've mentioned this in a lot of videos, is just improvement from last year, having a winning season. So hopefully they can get there. Overall, I think that's going to do it for the video. Another short one. Just wanted to make a quick video. I know I said I was going to talk about Wyndham McKinnis Jr. and Sim Bilar in a couple of future videos, but we had some big news come up, so sometimes that'll happen. Be used to that. Even if I have something planned out to do, there might be some other news I need to talk about. And obviously, Wyndham McKinnis Jr. and Sim Bilar were great for the Aggies, great players for the Aggies, loved by many Aggie fans. But it's great to talk about the current team. That's the main thing. That's always the main topics I want to talk about first. And it's actually kind of funny because when I was talking about making those videos, I just had a feeling that something was gonna, come up that I wasn't going to make those videos right away. But hopefully I can make those videos soon. I'm planning on making those videos next, unless, again, some other big news happens. So, again, congratulations to Terryonte Thomas on the new role as the assistant coach. And I made a post about that on Instagram and Twitter. So, again, go check that out at NM State MBB News. I'm going to learn how to talk a little bit. He actually, really appreciated that and commented on those as well. So if you want to be similar to him, go like them, comment, and I really appreciate that. And I appreciate you guys for watching this video and always supporting the channel. Again, it's growing each and every day. I really do appreciate that. I know I say it a lot, but I really do appreciate it. Honestly, don't say it enough. Even though I say it every video, I really do appreciate it. So shout out to you guys, and I'm out.